If Britain recognised Palestine tomorrow, would there be food in Gaza? Would Hamas dig up the tunnels? Would there be peace in the Middle East? 140 countries have already recognised Palestine. Hasn't made a scrap of difference.
You've signed this letter. You're one of the 39 signatories against recognition of Palestine. Tell us why.
Recognition, quite apart from self-determination or anything else, recognition has 4 requirements, which is a settled population, doesn't exist, fixed boundaries, a government, there isn't one, and the capacity to enter relations with other states. And to try and use conditions around this just doesn't make sense.
I agree with the four criteria for the existence of a state, but it seems completely clear that Palestine has all of those characteristics. It has a defined territory, namely the old mandatory Palestine minus the territory of Israel. It has a settled population, although they've been much moved about by Israeli bombs. It has a government. You may not like the government. It may be a terrorist government, but it is a government. And it has the capacity to conduct international relations. It was recognised last July by the International Court of Justice, which is the highest authority on international law, as having a right to statehood.
For a two-state solution to happen, however unrealistic that might seem at the moment, you've got to have 2 states. So shouldn't one argue that in order for that to take place, you do need to recognise Palestine? In fact, some would argue you should have done it a long time ago.
As far as the population goes, are they residents or are they refugees? They call themselves refugees. What about the Palestinians living in Jerusalem, the Arabs living in Israel, the huge Palestinian diaspora abroad? And again, Mahmoud Abbas has said that they would not be welcomed back into Palestine or given citizenship because that would undermine what they want, their right of return. It is simply, sadly, an effort to get rid of Israel itself.
I entirely disagree with the suggestion that there isn't a settled territory or a settled population. There are all of those things, and if there weren't, we wouldn't have had an opinion from the International Court of Justice last year which said so. What the International Court of Justice said was that Palestine, although divided into 2 chunks with separate governments, is one unit. It is effectively a state, and we are recognising a state, not any particular government. Palestine is a state. And it seems to me that the sooner that we acknowledge the facts and recognise it, the better.